Meditation Meeting, August 27th, 1980. LL Research channeling Hatonn. Unknown channeling. I am Hatonn. I greet you, my friends, in the love and the light of our infinite Creator. It is a very great privilege to be with you this evening. It is a very great privilege to be with you at all times, for you see, my friends, we are inseparable, for we are one. Yes, we are one, just as you are one with all. Everything, as we have said many times, is but one thing: the creation, or the Creator. Either is correct, for one is the other. This concept is the concept which the people of your planet must understand if they are to progress. It is unfortunate that this concept has not been communicated in general to most of the peoples of your planet. It is the lack of this concept that creates what they see as their present problems. A full understanding and application of this concept immediately eradicates all problems. This probably seems much too simple, but in truth, this is all that is necessary to be known. If you can greet each entity with whom you come in contact as you would greet yourself, if you could greet yourself, and love that person as you should love yourself, then, my friends, all of what you call your problems would be non-existent. We of the Confederation of Planets, in the service of our infinite Creator, have said this many times through channels such as this one, and through other mechanisms. It has been put in writing many ways, and has been communicated in many forms through classifications of philosophy that you term religion. Unfortunately, but a few of the population of your planet have been able to understand this simple teaching. Some have understood it intellectually, and yet they have not understood, for they have been unable to apply this simple concept. The reason for the lack of ability to apply this simple concept, my friends, is primarily due to a lack of meditation. We have also many times talked to you of the necessity for meditation. To sum it up, my friends, the concept of unity brought to your total awareness through the process of meditation is all that is necessary for the growth of the peoples of your planet at this time. If you find yourself straying from this awareness, remind yourself to relax and seek the truth that we bring you through the process of meditation. Re-establish, shall we say, your point of view, and then look at your environment and your fellow beings in a different light, in the true light. The light that simply states that everything that exists is one thing. Understand that that which is annoying or foreign to you is caused only by a lack of understanding of this simple truth. Many of your peoples will not be able to make the transition which is so close upon them that, as it has been said, they could reach out and touch it. They will require a longer period of learning. This is unfortunate, and yet it is not as unfortunate as you might think, for it is their choice to experience a set of conditions that they will experience. My friends, you have a terrific opportunity. If you are able at this time to fully understand and then apply this simple truth of unity, if you are in every action, every word, every deed able to reflect this understanding, then, my friends, you will have achieved what you set out to achieve. Consider this point well, my friends. For all that you experience in the physical will fade away and no longer be with you. All that you will transport through time and space to eternity is your thinking. Develop that, my friends, for that is the only thing you have of any value at all. It has been a very great privilege to speak to you through this instrument. I will leave this instrument at this time and contact another instrument. I am Hatonn. Unknown channeling. I am Hatonn. We will speak briefly through this instrument and greet you again in love and light. This instrument was rejecting our contact because she was analyzing. Within yourselves, my friends, you have a simple understanding that all of the parts of your body make one entity. Without each member, the body would be maimed. It is in this fashion that you may grasp the concept of unity with your brothers and sisters of all dimensions and all densities, especially those who share your physical illusion at this time. You cannot be comfortable about choosing whom to accept as a brother or sister, for all beings are part of an organic whole. You cannot turn your back upon a member of an organic whole without pathetically reducing the efficiency of the whole. Then, if you meet those situations and circumstances in which you find yourself in any judgment or incapacity to feel unity, we ask that you hearken back to our words. For if you can vibrate upon the original thought with your friends, that is a good thing. If you can send the same vibration to those with whom you are disaffected, you will have done a far harder thing, and a thing which you will receive back 1,000-fold. For many times, those beings who are inharmonious are just so because they expect the reception which they receive, and so become even more offensive in defense. Look upon those people, my friends, as one being, and you stop a great wheel that is grinding down an entity whose soul is in pain. You stop a wheel and free a soul to be a perfect part of a perfect creation that, in truth, all of you are. At this time, I would transfer this contact. I am Hatonn. Unknown channeling. I am Hatonn, and I am with this instrument, and we greet you again in the love and light of our infinite Creator. We have been talking this evening, my friends, about the realization that each of your people must make if they are to make the transition into the new age that is to come. We have been speaking about the necessity for each person to turn inward and seek for the Creator, to seek for love within, my friends. So many of your people seek, in the world around them, for meaning. They look to friends. They look to their everyday jobs. They look to what your society offers as models of excellence. They look to the material world that surrounds them in such seeming abundance of wealth. And they look inside, in materials that they surround themselves with, and seek for answers to fill up their whole being with meaning. Long have we watched this process of running to and fro like worried ants, hoping to find a morsel of meaning dropped somewhere on the ground, so that they might quench their thirst and hunger for one more meal, then to be hungry again. It grieves us to see such futility. We have hoped through many means to be able to be of service to your people and to help your people awaken that spark of the Creator that resides within. We send our love to each of your people, hoping that when a person feels the vibration of love within, that this feeling would be a clue as to the direction of their search. We have attempted through instruments such as are here this evening, at meditations such as this one, to share our philosophy of love with as many of your people as would listen. We always hope that meditations such as this will become a common occurrence upon your planet in the days that lie ahead for your people. But the time is short, my friends. It is necessary for us to ask those of your people who have heard our message to rekindle their efforts to awaken their fellow beings to the truth of the unity of all creation. We can only do so much, and then we must pass the effort and the flame of truth on to others such as yourselves, and hope that you will pass it still further, that the spark of the divine Creator within each of your people might be rekindled. We ask each of you to consider these words and to consider your response as you go your way, each in your own way, and meet your fellow creatures in your everyday life. Remember, my friends, that when you meet another, you meet yourself. That when you meet another, you meet the Creator. Be in awe of this truth, for then you shall be open to further discovery of the truth of the oneness of all creation. We have said this many times through instruments such as this to many people. We hope that our words have made an impression upon your being, for we seek to serve and to awaken within each of your people the truth of love. We would now leave this instrument and transfer our contact to the one known as Carla. I am Hatonn. Carla, channeling. I am Hatonn. If you will be patient, I am deepening this instrument's contact. Om. I am Hatonn. I will turn to this instrument to inquire if we may answer any questions at this time. We are aware that there is a question that is unspoken, that this instrument is not fond of dealing with the answers to unspoken questions. We, therefore, would have a difficult time speaking through this instrument. May we say that we did work with this instrument in order to speak on an unanswered question, and if she will open herself to us, we will say a few words. We give to this instrument a concept of a very deep and very vast sky. It is not the sky that is seen from the surface of the planet. It is that which is seen from deep space, in those magic spaces between the galaxies where the dimensions merge. We wish the asker of the question to place himself in that area and to feel the ecstasy of touching the infinity of dimensions and creations that spread out like a rainbow from that point. The Creator's universe is a beautiful thing. In your microcosmic planetary world, you see a tiny part of it, and much of what you see has been mishandled by your peoples. This does not mean, my friends, that the Creator has in some way become tarnished. There are those things which endure, and it is those things in which you may rest as a bird floating upon the wind, or a sea creature resting at the ocean's bottom, touching an infinity of beauty that is all one tapestry of light. Please know, my friends, that this one being of infinite light connects you with all that there is, not upon this plane, but upon a finer one. the knowledge of this oneness cannot get you through the illusion if you attempt to apply it consciously. The magic of creation can only be expressed spontaneously. Therefore, we ask you to lift your consciousness to deep space and look back on the microscopic dot in a minor galaxy, which is called Earth. I would at this time transfer this contact. I am Hatonn. I am again with this instrument. I am Hatonn. Because we are aware of the nature of the question that this instrument wishes to speak, we would leave this instrument so that our brother, Latui, may speak. I leave you, my friends, in love and light. It has been an enormous privilege to be with you. Adonai, my friends, I am Hatonn. Questioner: anybody picking up Latui? Well, I guess no one picked up Latui because here, the tape recording this session ends, thus ending our transcript.
Go forth then, rejoicing in the power and the peace of the one infinite Creator.